5-6. Musser just completed the Tron, played a Matter Reshaper, and that was his turn.
Yeah, and it looks like the early turns might have been kind of interesting. There's a whole mess of, 2 Matter Reshapers, 2 Walking Blisses in Musser's graveyard. So it's probably a lot of discard spells, but some sort of board interaction there as well.
Yeah. There's definitely some amount of back and forth. Overgrown Tomb is going to enter the battlefield untapped. Herrera is going to fall down to 9, it looks like. Here is a Liliana of the Veil. Herrera is going to plus. See how these players want to move forward now. Looks like Joe's already ready to discard. I'm not sure exactly what Dan wants to discard. It's an Endbringer and a Blood Crypt there for each player. Musser will untap very quickly. Picked up a copy of Thought Not Seer. Here's 5 mana. Excuse me, let's make it 4. Terminate with the trigger on the stack. Damnation. It looks like Kolaghan's Command. That's what Musser gets to exile.
Yeah, they're both pretty interesting cards here.
Now Musser has Endbringer and Thought Not Seer in hand. Looks like he's going to knock Liliana down to 1.
Yeah, Joe's low enough that there's some interest in going after Joe's life total. But to me, I don't think you can let Liliana start ticking down to pick off your creatures.
Yeah, I don't think I would want that to happen. So Musser's going to bring it down to 1. He's going to play an Endbringer and pass the turn back. Now Endbringer is outclassed power and toughness-wise by Tarmogoyf.
And one of the issues for Musser is he knows he's losing the last card in his hand to Liliana taking up. That
definitely is an issue right now. But can Herrera actually beat this Endbringer and Matter Reshaper is the question. Looks like it might be a little bit more difficult to do.
Well, I'm sure he's got a ton of different things that he could do with the Kolaghan's Command here.
I don't have a great look at his graveyard, but he's tapping 3 mana, so he's got some sort of plan here. Maybe. Difficult spot for the Jund player. All right, Kolaghan's Command, kill that, make you discard.
Okay, he's making sure he gets both cards when Liliana goes up here.
Reveal all is dust. Okay, well, you're going to want to make him discard that. Herrera going to take a look at Endbringer. It's got a lot of lines of text, so we take a look at it as well.
Couple things going on here.
6 mana, 5/5. Does untap during each other player's end step. And then Endbringer deals 1 damage to target creature or player. You can pay a little colorless mana and tap it. Target creature can't attack or block this turn. And then 2 colorless mana, tap it, and draw a card. So when you got the mana flowing and you get to untap with it, it's pretty good. Musser will draw a card. It's 9/9.
And it's a little weird here. Joseph's basically forcing Musser's hand here. He's saying, all right, we're going to end up with me having a Tarmogoyf and you having an Endbringer, and we'll start from there. But Musser gets the first draw step, and he's got additional cards coming to him from Endbringer. So that was kind of a strange decision to me. I would have thought the Liliana would be valuable enough to want to leave it around.
Matter Reshaper the draw. So now this is interesting because you might be fine just saying Endbringer attack you. I don't care about Liliana. But that's also a little bit risky in case Joe Herrera draws a removal spell.
Yep. Yeah, I think you just need to get Liliana off of the board here.
That's what's going through Musser's head right now. Is it Liliana or is it you? Where am I going?
I think keeping this game going a little bit longer definitely favors Musser. Now that he's assembled Tron, a lot of his draws are just so powerful and so impactful. You know, he's got another card coming to him from Matter Reshaper at some point. He can draw additional cards from this Endbringer.
His life total's high enough he doesn't have to worry about stuff like Lightning Bolt or anything, but he said, you know what? I'll attack you for 5, I'll bring you down to 4. Maybe a little risky business here from Dan Musser. Another Liliana would be a good draw too, actually, for Joe Herrera.
Just double up on them?
Yeah, all right, so tick down.
This should be an easy decision.
I have to imagine it's Matter Reshaper. So there will be a trigger. Dismember goes to hand.
Well, that's a good one for Joe to know about.
Yeah. The only thing we don't know right now is what Joe drew. That's the big question. Dismember can certainly make Tarmogoyf smaller, can make it into a 1/2, as these players do check the sizing of the Goyf just to make sure it's correct.
It's a big Goyf.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're running out of die.
Just don't think Joe has a very good attack. He drew a Blackcleave Cliffs.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he can't attack because he's at 4.
Yeah. And it looks like Goyf is actually a 7/8 right now. So Dan's going to draw a card.
So we did run out of die.
Yep.
If only we had a
bigger die.
Tarmo die.
Yeah. Well, I think Dan just drew something you don't need a Tarmo die for. It's a walking ballista. Just a normal die will do it. And Dan Musser's going to win this match over Joseph Herrera, 2-1. And Eldrazi Tron going to move on to 5-0 here, giving Herrera his first loss of the weekend.